Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Pajama Joe here for another fragrance review. Literally in pajamas. I'm going to be talking about two fragrances today that I have stumbled across in my collection. Um, I only have sample vials of these fragrances, but they are Oud Imperial by Perris Monte Carlo. I think these are two really good fragrances. One is the Eau de Parfum, and the other one is the extrait. And I will tell you about what I think the similarities and differences are of these fragrances. I'll talk about the Eau de Parfum first. Came out in 2012. The perfume, his name is Luca Maffier, and the top notes are jasmine, caraway, and the heart notes are incense, patchouli, and saffron, and the base notes are sandalwood, blackwood, cedar, labdanum, and vetiver. I think that this is a really good fragrance. Very nice. They did a good job with this one, a very good job. It lasts a real long time. I would say you probably would get maybe 8 hours of this from initial spray to complete depletion. Um, the interesting thing about this fragrance is that when it shifts from the incense oud into the base of the fragrance, it comes off with a cedar vetiver mixture that makes this fragrance slightly creamy. It's just very, very faint. The creaminess that you get when this reaches the seventh hour of being worn. Um, you'll get 5.5 to 6 hours um, of a projection of 2 feet approximately um, um, when you wear this. They did a real good job with this one. Um, the extrait, which is a totally different fragrance in what you get when you wear this from the Eau de Parfum. It came out in 2016. The top notes are labdanum, cyprol, and incense. The heart notes are agarwood, styrax, gurjun, balsam. And the base notes are patchouli, cedarwood, sandalwood, vetiver, birch, and ambrorum. Interesting thing about the extrait is that its main prominent note in this is the agarwood. Now, what does agarwood smell like? Agarwood, I would say, in this particular fashion of fragrance, it comes off as being a piney rose oud, and the oud is probably a very fine and high quality type of cherry wood. I'm not exactly 100% sure about that, but when I wear this, that's what I get. I get piney rose oud is what I get from this. The words to describe agarwood are I can't find the words to describe it because today I had this this attitude where it's like, all right, let's get going, let's get start doing stuff, and then I sprayed this on, and then my mood got enhanced to where it's like comfortable. I feel comfortable, and I feel like easygoing, and I feel like just completely relaxed. This is a very relaxing type fragrance. This definitely hits you when you smell this. It changes your whole repertoire on on what you would think. Because it's just hard to find words to describe this agarwood. Because I've heard a lot of people online talk about agarwood and how hard it is to come across, how hard it is to find, and the demand of it in other countries is ridiculous because they use agarwood for a lot of things. Uh, They they use it to put on their clothes, to burn and put apply to their clothes, and just fill up a room with it and just enjoy the aroma. Uh, I can definitely see why this is enjoyed by so many people. Um, there is no lagging in how they made this fragrance. They went all out. They went all out when they made this. It's a very unique type note in this fragrance that I have not smelled in any of the other oud fragrances that I've come across. I've smelled Velvet Desert Oud and Velvet Tender Oud by Dolce& and Gabbana, and that's more of like an incensey, perfumey type, very wet oud. And I have samples of those fragrances somewhere, and I've smelled them both. But this is authentic as to being what the agarwood note is. I know that there are some fragrances that use agarwood in their fragrances, but this is a home run. The extrait, they really did a good job on this. Well, that's all the time I'm going to be talking about fragrances today. I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm going to try to get some more done, but I've just been for the last couple of days just experiencing fragrances and finding out which ones I want to review, because there's a lot of fragrances I have yet to experience, and it's going to take some time for me to decide which ones I want to do before others. Um, I still have a Creed bottle that I haven't reviewed yet, and I'll probably be doing that one pretty soon. Um, the next fragrance that I want to review is probably the Absolute Dios Mantha by Perris Monte Carlo. I'll probably be doing that one next. But Oud Imperial is a killer. You don't have to be a fan of specifically oud fragrances to enjoy this one, but the people that do enjoy oud fragrances, I can see why now. Because I wasn't much a big fan of woody fragrances, but they really started to grow on me. Um, Tom Ford put out a fragrance that was called Oud Wood, and I wore that a couple of times, and I was like, "Yeah, this is good stuff. This is growing on me." Until I come across some of these ones, and then I was like, "Whoa, this is a whole another ball game that these guys are doing with these fragrances, with these oud based fragrances." So yeah, if you're able to give it a shot, give it a smell, and you come up with your own opinion of what you think about fragrances like this. Um, I started to really enjoy them. has totally enhanced my mood into being super relaxed and just really into taking it easy. I really like that. I really enjoy owning these fragrances. This is a good thing to have in someone's collection that is that's into fragrances. Well, that's all the time I'm going to be talking about colognes and perfumes for right now. Have a nice day, everybody.